Here we go then, the final game of Sunderland's three-match series here in the United States brings them here to Pennsylvania. It's Championship side Wrexham today for the Black Cats. The club from North Wales are pretty big in America, as you may well know. Will Sunderland make three changes from the starting 11 that lost to Leeds in New Jersey? Robin Roofs is back in goal for the first time on this USA tour, and Habib Diarra and Noah Siddiqui, who both came off the bench against Leeds United, they start this one today. Elborg, Brown and Lafay are the three that make way. Mukiele's touch is a decent one. And now Sunderland are away down that right-hand side with Diarra. Diarra's pulled back into the penalty area and Mundle couldn't finish it. For a moment there, it looked like Sunderland would have a very early lead in this game, but Romain Mundle's effort sliced wide after Wrexham were carved open by Sunderland. Diarra's ball in behind Brobby, but not Mundle. Okonkwo could only watch and hope. Now Siddiqui, I think the plan will be from Regis Labrise to give players a few more minutes today than the previous games on this US tour, as Brobby brings in Diarra. Diarra into the penalty area. Mukiele had made the charge forward, got a shot on target, and it's behind for the corner. Okonkwo making the save in the end. It was a fine Sunderland move. Brobby did well with the layoff, and Mukiele was charging into the box and got a shot on target. Nine. Mukiele. Hume. Brobby brings in Mukiele. Oh, that is brilliant! What a superb Sunderland goal. Excellent one-touch football and a wonderful finish from Nordi Mukiele. Well, let's credit Brian Brobby too with an excellent layoff, and Mukiele storming into the penalty area. A tight angle too, but he found the precise finish. And that is Sunderland in front here against Wrexham in Pennsylvania. Brilliantly worked goal. Robbie's layoff, excellent, and that is a fine finish from, as I say, a very tight angle. Well, the referee says that will do. Half-time in the heat here in Pennsylvania. Sunderland have dominated the half in the main and deservedly in front through that Nordi Mukiele goal that came on 34 minutes, and it was a wonderfully worked move as well that resulted in Mukiele's strike from a tight angle, beating Okonkwo in the Wrexham goal. But at the break, Sunderland have the advantage, leading Wrexham by 1-0. Siddiqui is there. The miscontrol from Chris Rigg, but Angulo picks up that loose ball, and Angulo just clipped the top of the crossbar, I think. Wasn't a bad effort. Angulo, 5 minutes following his introduction, almost putting Sunderland 2 up after that loose ball from Dobson, pounced on, not too far away at all by Angulo. Tried to pick his spot. Hume leaves it for Diarra. Siddiqui. Now Jones. Siddiqui again. Siddiqui pushing it into Brobby. There's the layoff. Oh, Trey Hume off target. Just over 6 yards out, and he was well challenged in the end. Angulo runs into Dobson. Here's Viner putting it into the penalty area, and that's a comfortable take for Patterson off the head of Broadhead. It was on target, plucked out of the air nonchalantly by the Sunderland keeper. was a long way out when he met it, Nathan Broadhead. And Wrexham back in possession with Lewis O'Brien. Now Lewis Brunt. Brunt pushing that ball towards Smith, who couldn't control. And it runs into the penalty area towards Keeler Dunn. And now Sunderland haven't got it away, and the shot brings a save from Patterson. O'Brien hit it from outside the box. Patterson was down swiftly and right behind it and held on to it safely enough. Sunderland guilty of giving the ball away rather cheaply. Lewis O'Brien giving it to his goalkeeper. And he does go long naturally, and it's picked up and into the path of an opportunity maybe for Rathbone, but the goalkeeper Patterson just did enough. Ollie Rathbone for a minute thought he was in. Full-time whistle sounds in the United States, and Sunderland will leave the United States of America with a victory under their belt. They've got the better of Wrexham, just the solitary goal in it, converted by Nordi Mukiele on 34 minutes. It was a very competitive workout for both clubs, and Sunderland certainly had much the better of the first half. There were so many changes throughout the course of the second half that it became a little disjointed, but there was still work for Sunderland to do to confirm the victory, and Anthony Patterson did his bit, making a couple of smart saves, and that one in the very final seconds of stoppage time to deny Ollie Rathbone a clear run through on goal. So Regis Lebris will be happy that his side have recorded victory. It's a good habit to get into, it breeds confidence, and it's a morale booster for Sunderland as they leave the United States and head back home before the game in France next weekend. But they've won this one full time from Subaru Park. It has finished Sunderland 1, Wrexham 0.